Hi, my name is Kylie Stark. I'm 10.
Hi, my name is JT Stark. I work at the Washoe County School District, and I am also a professor at the University of Nevada, Reno.
Hi, I'm Amanda Stark. I am a teacher at the Washoe County School District, going on year 15.
Our daughter is Kylie Stark. She is going into 5th grade.
Prior to joining Ascend, she did basketball and she did gymnastics. And then one day she came home and said, I think I want to do karate. And so we looked around and we ended up here. And actually, I think Mr. Cancino went to school where she goes to school and did like a little intro or whatnot with the kids. So that's how we first learned about this program.
I came across Ascend Martial Arts, and Mr. Cancino came to school and showed us some moves. I was pretty excited. I like to practice kicks because they're fun.
So Kylie was always interested into sports, and we want our kids to be to do extracurricular activities outside of school. And when she was young, we put her into gymnastics and we put her into basketball. So I think she's really taken to martial arts because it was her idea, and she has found success coming to class, practicing, and then testing and being able to rank up with her belts.
I like Taekwondo. I've been doing Taekwondo for 2 to 3 years. I started Taekwondo around 2nd grade because it's fun, get to see my friends, and I get to learn awesome moves.
Taekwondo stuck with her more because she saw more of the immediate rewards from it and just building her confidence. And so she felt a lot better, persevering and all of those types of things with her growth mindset versus basketball. We wanted her to join a sport like this because when she was little, she just would get upset very easily about little things. She's a perfectionist. And to her, if she didn't do it right, it was like just the tears would start flowing. And so not only building up her confidence and her self-esteem, but again, just with her persevering through it and knowing that she can do anything that she sets her mind to. So this was a good start for that. And we've seen it transfer over into school, at home as well.
Another obstacle was doing what I can do, not what I can't do, because I know I can do it. The number one lesson I learned in class is it's okay not to be perfect. I don't get upset anymore because I learned to control my emotions. I know that it's okay if you don't make it perfect. When I control my emotions, I take a deep breath and I just tell myself that it's okay. Just try your best.
Yeah, absolutely. To build off of that, it's 100% her confidence. She was a very shy child, never really stuck up for herself, did not advocate for herself, always wanted the parents to do those types of things. And we didn't know we were going to get that when we enrolled her here at Ascend. But that is what she has gained when she got here. It's what I tell friends and family and, parents of her friends is that when she joined Taekwondo, it was just one of those things. It's just extracurricular. We'll see if she likes it. And now we've seen an absolute difference in her confidence level going from here to up here. She knows if someone at school is saying something she doesn't like that makes her feel bad, maybe being bullied a little bit, where this had happened prior to joining Ascend Martial Arts, she did not stick up for herself. Instead, she came home, would be upset. And now there's, several examples of where she has stuck up for herself. And it's made us very proud as parents.
Not only sticking up for herself, but sticking up for her peers too.
Absolutely. And we do think that is a result of being in this program.
Just the fact that she was able to make that other student feel better and stand up for that other student. I always talk to her about being an upstander and not a bystander too. So for her to be that upstander and just really say, hey, this isn't cool. When she told me that, it just made me feel really good for her.
Mm-hmm. And to, again, build on that exact scenario, when that student was crying, that student was called names, and Kylie went and told the student who was the name caller that that's not very nice and she shouldn't do that.
A bunch of girls were calling her mean stuff, saying that she was mean even though she wasn't. So I told them that was mean and helped her feel better. It just doesn't feel good when you see somebody doing that.
She comes home and she tells us, today I was brave, or today I stuck up for myself. What I'm proud of is she's not coming back with anger. She's not yelling at them. If she's called a name or she sees somebody else being treated poorly and she's standing up for them, she doesn't go at them and meet them at their level. She just goes and tells them how she feels. And this is making me feel upset. This is making me feel sad, and that's not cool. So that's what really, as parents, we've been proud of. That leadership, that will within her to know that she doesn't have to beat them at their game, that she can rise above and just vocalize how she feels. That's a very hard thing to do as adults, and that's really hard to do as kids. So being able to take the initiative and do that, to know that you're going to get satisfaction of at least letting them know how you feel, it just goes a really long way.
He comes home and wants to show us everything, but she'll come home and she'll say, oh, this is what I learned today, or, oh, can you help me with this? Or, so that's been positive too. So I'm learning, I feel like in some regards, I'm learning along with her.
Yeah, and it's two people who had no idea what we were getting our child into when it came to joining Taekwondo. We really did not think it would last longer than 6 to 12 months. And now it's one of those just absolutely, we consider ourselves very fortunate to have found Mr. Cancino and Ascend Martial Arts, just because the growth that we have seen in the 2 or 3 years that we've been here has just been amazing. For me personally, it's her goal of always wanting to do better every time she tests. She saw very early in the beginning that she was getting really the minimum score required to be able to move on. And so she was making personal goals, which she would say out loud is, next time I want to get an 8, next time I want to get a 9. And with that, she would start practicing on her own. We wouldn't have to tell her to start practicing.
And I think the biggest thing is her confidence. She was just, as he had mentioned earlier, just such a shy child and never wanted to do anything wrong. And she's just a lot more confident with herself.
Yeah, absolutely. And my favorite thing about her being here is definitely the confidence that it builds her. Just being an individual, being a young lady, and being able to defend herself is very important. Father of 2 girls. I wish my other girl would be in here as well, but I'm confident if Kylie stays in the program, as she progresses and ages and becomes a young woman, she'll be able to defend herself. And as a father, that is of the utmost importance. I want her to learn and understand that you can achieve really cool things if you set your mind to it and you put in the work. And we did not get into this thinking that she would ever get to the status of being a black belt. And she's not a black belt yet, but that is now her goal. And I think she understands that if she practices a lot and puts in the work, she can get that. And so I really want her to do that and to achieve her goals.
I would like her to learn more than anything is to defend herself. I think it's really important that she's able to do that, and really just treating people how they should be treated, respect.
Absolutely. Being a good citizen. I think it is the coolest thing ever. If Kylie were to get a black belt, I mean, I don't know the stats on that, but I've heard it's less than 2% of people in the world have black belts. And if you can achieve that, that is just so amazing. That's something you can carry with you forever that nobody can take from you. I think that would just be a wonderful achievement in her life. When I talk to other families about Kylie being in Taekwondo, I absolutely recommend that they should come to Ascend Martial Arts and check it out, just because, one, how much she has grown the couple of years that she has been here, and really just the sense of community you get when you are in this building. It's very rare in a city to have true communities, but what they've done at Ascend Martial Arts has really been able to bring everyone together to really feel like friends and family. And it's the students are helping each other, and it's also the families and parents are helping each other out as well in talking and strategizing. And it just really feels, if I were to when I talk to other people and recommend Ascend, it's really the sense of community and just how much the students can get out of it.
And I also think the staff goes a long way in that too, because us not knowing anything about Taekwondo before she wanted to join, it was nice hearing from the staff that yes, she can do that. Yes, we see these qualities in her, because we just didn't know any of that. So that part is a big deal too, and that just feeds into the community aspect of that. This, I think, can impact other families because she's a good listener. So that's been a big thing, is definitely listening. If I ask her to do something at home, she does it on the first time. She's happy, wants to come.
Yeah, you bring
getting
up a great
more
point.
Physically fit as well.
Discipline, absolutely. People do comment on Kylie and how disciplined and polite she is, and that is something other families could definitely take from a program like this. And wow, that was a great answer. Families should bring their kids here because they got like the 10-time world champion. Like, come on, let's do this. whoa, this guy's legit. Like, he's like a world champion. So it's pretty cool. Hey, learn from the best, right? So learning from multiple world champions, right? You want to surround yourself by the best so you can become the best.
My biggest achievement in martial arts is almost getting my black belt. My biggest achievement at school is getting better at spelling. And my biggest achievement at home is keeping my room clean. Getting my black belt means I accomplished something very big.